gosh, welcome to Screen Time Allowance. It's been 100 years since we did one of these. I'm Jonathan, and this is
Zack.
This is where we talk about some movies and TV shows and games that we watch and play. And today, what are we talking about?
I'm a friend of Sarah Connor. All told shows here.
We're talking about Terminator. Okay, so 1984, Terminator. I didn't see this in the theater. I was sick. No, 8. 8 when it came out. I was probably 9 or 10 when I actually saw it.
Ooh.
So right around your age, which is perfect, right? Right. So what's Terminator about? Tell me about that.
Terminator is about that robot.
Okay. What's that robot doing?
He's terminating people. He came from another planet or something.
Comes from another planet.
Wait, never mind. From the future.
Right, he came from the future. So who else came back from the future?
Someone else, but
You remembering his name?
No.
Kyle Reese, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And basically, he didn't look like that in the movie.
Yeah.
Like when he first showed up, he was just naked.
Who's playing him?
I forgot.
You don't remember his
I
name?
forgot. I just keep on thinking of Neil Armstrong.
No, it wasn't Neil Armstrong. This was one of the first big roles for Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Big Arnold. He was the bad guy in this, yeah? So at first we didn't know who it was. So let's start at the beginning. You see the future of LA in 2029. It's just wreckage, big robot tanks crushing human skulls, right?
That's only 9 years. 8 years.
Yeah, it's 8 years from now. So hopefully doesn't come true. And then, present day, Los Angeles. Present day in 1984.
Oof.
Yeah. So the garbage guys pulling up some dumpsters, big electricity. And you were funny. You were like, ooh, that electricity effect looks pretty good. Made me laugh.
No, I said dope.
Yeah. The electricity effect's pretty dope. So boom. There he is. Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Looking big and buff. Looking around. Runs into 3 punks. What does he do?
Terminate.
What does he say, though?
He said, give me your clothes.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he was naked.
So they say no. 2 of them say no. One of them is a guy named Bill Paxton who shows up in a lot of other movies you're going to see eventually. Mm-hmm. He says, F you, a-hole, right? And then takes out his knife. Terminator goes, bleh, punches into a guy. And the other guy's like, okay, take my clothes. And then we meet Kyle Reese, who comes from the future. He doesn't land on the ground like the Terminator, kneel down and looking cool. He just falls from the sky onto the ground, huh?
The Terminator came first.
How does he get his clothes?
Stole it from a homeless person.
Stole it from a homeless person.
Hey, at least he had some stretchy underpants.
Yeah, he had some long johns on. So the police show up and the chase is on. They chase him around a little bit. He ends up stealing one of the cops' service revolvers and a shotgun from one of the cop cars. Man, this is not a good day for LAPD, you know? So he steals some guns and he goes off. Then we meet Sarah Connor, right? Played by Linda Hamilton.
Yes,
Kyle Reese is Michael Biehn.
But there's 3 Sarah Connors.
There's 3 Sarah Connors. We don't know what's going on. All we know is that her name is Sarah Connor. She works as a waitress at Big Buns, and she's not having a good run of it, huh? She's got orders all wrong. She's got kids dumping ice cream scoops in her apron and stuff. And so
and then they look on the news.
Yeah, we find out I think Kyle Reese is the one we see first. Go to the phone booth and see Sarah Connor. There's 3 of them in L.A., right? Rips the page out, goes. Terminator does it too. But he also goes to the gun shop and he says a bunch of cool stuff. Give me the Uzi 9mm, right? He has all these different guns. The guy's like, hey, you know your guns. And then he does what? What does Terminator do to this poor dude?
So he grabs a shotgun shell, shoves it in the shotgun. Like a big old booty stuff in it.
And the guy goes, hey, you can't do that. And what does Terminator say?
Bang!
He says, wrong. What? That's not nice. So Terminator shows up at first Sarah Connor's house. Sarah Connor, yes? Hits the door open. Laser. Shoots poor Sarah Connor dead.
6 times.
Yeah. So Sarah's friend at the restaurant goes, Sarah, you got to come look at this. What does she see?
Sarah Connor dead.
Sarah Connor's dead on the news, right?
Shoots into her
6
body.
shots. So then we go to the police, and then we see, I forget their names, lieutenant and then a detective guy or sergeant.
Whoa!
One's Lance Hendrickson. And he's like, hey, I got these cases for you. This is a dead girl. He's like, yeah, I know. He's like, her name's Sarah Connor. Check out this one. Check out the name. And he's like, what? Sarah Connor? This is crazy. So how many more Sarah Connors we got? One more.
I thought there was 3.
There's 3. The one we didn't see get killed. One we learned is dead at the police station when we first meet those guys. And they're like, well, let's get a hold of her, right? Sarah Connor. Meanwhile, at night, Sarah Connor and her friend are getting ready to go on some dates. Sarah's dates call and says, hey, I can't make it, sorry. So she's like, I'm going to the movies. She takes off, leaves her roommate there with her boyfriend, right? But now Terminator knows where she lives. Goes in there. Guess what? The boyfriend's laying in bed. Wakes up. Oh, boom. Terminator punches into the pillow, right? Boyfriend's like, don't make me bust you up, man. Pow! Hits Terminator in the head with a lamp. The fight's on, right? The guy does pretty good for fighting a Terminator, yeah? He tackles him down. You see him, like, fighting, and then he gets thrown through a window and then through the door.
No, he didn't get thrown through the door at the very end. That's only at the very end. He got thrown into a bookshelf.
Yeah, a bookshelf and a mirror, huh? He's getting all cut up. He started off good, but there was no winning. But he went out fighting. That's all you can ask for, right? Going down fighting, right?
And then the girl walks, going to check on the boy.
Smash through the door. Ah! Why couldn't she hear what was going on when she was in the kitchen?
Because she was playing music.
Man, she just had some headphones on, huh?
Yeah, that must have been like high volume.
Yeah, she's blowing her eardrums out. So then she gets killed. He thinks that's Sarah Connor, right?
And then she knows what she looks like.
Wow, yeah, but then there's an answering machine. And who's on the answering machine? It's Sarah Connor. She says, oh my gosh, you gotta help me. Come get me at this club. There's this creepy guy following me. The creepy guy, she says, is Kyle Reese. But she doesn't know what's going on, right? She goes into a club, the Club Noir. But then Terminator knows. Ha, that's where she is. She's at Club Noir. I'm going.
Yeah, because he was secret on the phone that whole time.
Well, he was listening. But he goes to the club. She sees Kyle Reese. She thinks, oh man, this guy's following me. 2 Sarah Connors are already dead. The police are coming to get her. She already knows about the other Sarah Connors. Here's this creepy guy that's been following me. I think we're going to die. And then she turns around, and there's Arnold with the gun. Laser on her head. Kyle Reese turns around with a shotgun. Boom. Shoots. It's all going down, right? So what happens?
It starts off with a bang.
Yeah. So Kyle Reese does what? How does he do? In that club, he has the shotgun. What does he do? Does he shoot the Terminator down?
I mean, for first, the guy can tackle him down, but the shotgun power cannot get him down.
Yeah, well, yeah. And then he gets back up, and Terminator just starts spraying everybody with Uzis. Shooting everybody, shooting up the place, right? Sarah Connor gets knocked down by someone else who got shot. Coming, Kyle Reese, more shotgun shells. Boom, 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 through the window this time, right?
I wish it was the drum shotgun from Fortnite.
Yeah, he would have stopped. Then we see the fingers, right? We don't know what's going on. And then Kyle starts telling him. He gets Sarah Connor in there. He shoots the gas tank, blows up a car. Terminator runs through it. Arnold through it. Guess what? Burns off his eyebrows. Burns off some of his hair. Gives him a new cool haircut. Looks like a punk rocker. Smashes through the windshield. They get him off. The cops show up. Hey, mister, you okay? Ah, ka-thunk, right? Throws him off. Gets in there. And then what is the Terminator able to do? He gets on the radio.
He changes his voice.
Yeah, that's like, crazy, right?
He can speak alien.
So we don't know what's going on. This guy keeps getting up. He can't be killed. And then Reese breaks it down to her. He says, look, that's a Terminator. Go. What does he say?
He goes like.
What's all the stuff he told him?
The outer like shell is just like soft tissue.
Right.
But the inside is like a power core. The only way to kill him is to basically like.
There is no way to kill him. He says he won't stop. He won't stop.
He
doesn't know pity or remorse. He will not stop until you are dead. Right?
Yeah, but...
And she's like, can you kill him? And he says,
the only way to kill him is to rip out his heart.
No, he never said that.
I thought
He said, "I don't know if I can kill him. Not with your weapons, because they don't have the energy weapons, right?"
Yeah, he doesn't have like the laser weapons.
Right. So, she's like, "Why are you here? Why is it me?" And what does he say? Why am I so important? Remember? Do you remember why she was important?
Because without you.
She has a kid, right? Who's
Yeah.
that kid turn out to be?
The hero of the future.
John Connor, right? John Connor is the one who riled all the humans up to revolt against the machines, gave him a fighting chance, right? Handpicked Kyle Reese, or he volunteered to go back to protect Sarah Connor.
But the Terminator made it first.
Right. Well, they follow. Yeah, once they found out that they sent a Terminator back in time, they sent Kyle to go intercept him, right? So, meanwhile, they go into hiding. Well, we almost skipped the best part, right? There's a big chase after switching stolen cars. There's a big chase. Terminator shows up. They're shooting shotguns at each other, right? They trick Terminator into crashing into a wall, right? Boom, real hard. They skid out. All the cops show up. He's about to get out and fight. Sarah's like, "No, they'll kill you." Okay, under arrest, right? They get a psychologist to come to the police station, and he's just telling the story. He's like, "Look, Cyberdyne Systems tipped off Judgment Day. The whole world's over. There's robots. It's the future fight." And nobody believe. Why would anybody believe this poor guy, this Kyle Reese guy that came back in time? It all sounds crazy, right?
Yeah. But one guy believed them, I think.
No, nobody believes him. They believe him real quick when something happens. It kind of goes like this. "I'm a friend of Sarah Connor. I was told she would be here. Can I see her, please?"
She's making a something.
She's making a statement, right? And then she's making a statement. You can wait if you want. There's a couch over there.
I'll be back.
Yep, and he comes back all right, right? So he comes back, guns blazing, just taking out this whole police department.
And
It's probably something really going on here. What did we miss?
We missed where Sarah Connor gets the bulletproof vest.
Right, but it ends up being a non-issue. No, they show her the bulletproof vest to explain why the Terminator was able to get shot and then get back up. Right? They're like, "See, this is bulletproof. He could take a 12 gauge round and get back up." That's what they didn't give her the vest. They just showed her, look, this vest. If someone was wearing this, they get shot with a shotgun, they'd get right back up. But we all know. Between the police shooting when he comes to the station and him crashing in the car, there's a scene in there, right? Where he goes in there and something's wrong with his eye. You really liked that part, didn't you? How'd that work out? He took a knife. Explain it to me. What'd he do?
He basically chopped into his eye and he started taking.
He plucked his eyeball out, dropped it in the sink, and then you got to see his robot eye, huh?
But it was like a shading cover.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
it was also did something to his arm too, right? He had to grip some pliers and.
And then he had to.
What'd you think about those effects?
Those were pretty cool.
Pretty neat, huh?
But the lightning, dope.
The lightning was dope. Okay, so.
Noob.
Reese grabs Sarah. They're out of there, right? Whole police station's shot up. They're all dead. I guess they probably believe about the Terminator story now.
Why don't they just send RoboCop?
RoboCop, different story, a whole different town. If they wanted RoboCop, it would have been 4 years later before they even built him. So, different time.
Different time.
So Reese and Sarah escape. They make it to a hotel, and he goes shopping, and she thinks he's going for food, but he's not. He brings back elements to build what? Remember what they were building in the hotel?
An army.
They were building bombs, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Sarah's mom calls, and she's like, "I'm so worried. What's going on? Can you at least tell me where you are?" She's like, "No, but you can call me back at this number." And then they go over to where it's Sarah's mom, but who is it really?
the Terminator with the voice change.
Right. So he knows. Tiki Motel, can you give me your address there? So he's coming. He's coming. He knows where they are again. Right? So there's a moment where Kyle and Sarah get together, and out of the weirdness of time travel, they make John Connor right there on the spot. So if Kyle never came back, there might not ever be a John Connor, which is weird to think about. But then they hear a dog barking. What does that mean?
That means Terminator.
He just comes in, kicks the door open, shoots No, nobody's there though. Truck takes off. The chase is on, right? He's on a motorcycle. Kyle and Sarah are in a pickup truck. And she's like, look at these bombs. He's like, switch seats. So they start throwing bombs at him, and he can't hit it. He can't time it right? If he could time it right once, they would have got away. But it's hard. That's a hard timing. Just to watch it burn down and then drop it on the ground and hoping it blows up right as his motorcycle goes over it. But he does. Poo, poo, poo. Terminator shoots. Hits Kyle, right? Ah! Drops the thing.
Dad, if I were the Terminator, I'd probably shoot the bombs in midair.
I don't know if he's that marksman. He's pretty good at just not being stopped. So, big battle on the motorcycle. They flip the truck, right? Terminator crashes. And then what happens to the Terminator? This is where he really gets beat up and we start seeing some skeleton going on. The 18-wheeler, right? You remember? He sits up. 18-wheeler just crushes him down, right? You don't remember that? You're watching it.
Oh, yeah! Where he's, like, grabbing onto the under of the truck.
Yeah. So
I feel like we're spoiling the whole movie for them.
Well, this is a 1984 movie. If they haven't seen The Terminator,
then
it's their problem. So Sarah's upside down in the truck trying to get Kyle out, who's been shot and they've been wrecked. She sees the Terminator, grab the guy and throw him down. Terminator gets in the truck and says, looks over at the guy. Half his face is gone. He's a robot skeleton underneath. Get out. The guy's like, oh, okay. That guy probably is the luckiest guy in the whole movie, huh? He just told him to get out, and he's like, okay, bye.
No, the dog is the luckiest guy in the movie.
The dog, the dog didn't get killed either. So, here he comes. He's turning the truck around to kill Sarah Connor and Kyle. But they get out, and they start running. Kyle has 2 bombs left. We miscounted them because he said they built 1, and he said 6 more like that, we're good to go. But we had counted up to 6 and thought that was the last one when Kyle was able to slip it into the truck, right? Jump in the dumpster. The truck blows up. Boom.
Jump into
Terminator
dumpster.
gets out, falls down, skin's melting off. Sarah's like, oh, thank God. What happens?
Well, as they walk away in all of their gloriness, suddenly the Terminator gets up, picks up the metal bar somehow.
What does he look like now?
Just a robotic skeleton.
Oh, no! Were you expecting that, or did you think they won when the truck blew up?
Well, I knew he would actually shed his outer shell.
You thought there would be a scene where we would see the whole skeleton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because literally it's called the Terminator, and you can see his inner skeleton inside. Now, just imagine, Dad.
Okay. I'm imagining.
Predator and Terminator had a fight.
I don't know, man. It depends on if the Predator's plasma caster can can burn up that metal. It might be that good. I don't know. We'd have to see. They should make a movie about it, huh? So
Or Jason.
Sarah and Kyle run into this factory. Kyle turns on all the parts. He's barely walking anymore. He's shot. He's dying. They close the door. Terminator's pounding on the door trying to get in. Sarah's like, get up, soldier, let's go! He finally gets up. Terminator crashes in, pulls up the thing, looks around. He's all confused. He sees little robot.
Well, hold on. Doesn't he, break the door, and then he's like...
Yeah, and he, pulls up the bar. So they're getting chased. They get up on this little bridge. Kyle's like, run, Sarah, run! He has a pole, right? Boom! He hits Terminator pretty good. I thought if he kept going, he might have taken that Terminator's head right off, huh? But he was just dying. He was too weak. And then he gets hit, but he manages to light that bomb and put it in the Terminator's torso. Terminator's like...
But,
What happens? What happens then?
It's like a steam thing in the back.
What happens then? He gets blown up.
And
Then finally, there's a piece of shrapnel in Sarah's leg. She pulls it out. Now she can't walk. But the Terminator's blown up. But who else has died?
Kyle.
That's sad, isn't it?
But guess what?
What? Isn't it over? Didn't Kyle kill the Terminator?
No.
What happened?
The top part is still alive!
Oh no, he's got
now
one
they
arm.
both can't walk.
One arm, no legs. Terminator's still coming.
Now
What does she manage to do? I want you to tell me how this ends.
Well, there's like this big metal thing.
Okay.
They're both squirming along like a little inchworms.
Okay.
And then she goes through this metal thing, makes it to the end, closes the thing, and right as I saw that metal roof, I knew that was a crusher.
You knew it, huh?
I knew it! She shut the thing on Terminator, grabbed, and then all left of his body is the arm grabbing on.
Right, that's it. That's the only thing sticking out, huh? Now he for sure was dead. How we know he was dead?
Because
they show his eyeball go out, right? That red light closes down. And then that's it, huh? She killed the Terminator.
But Terminator 2 is still left.
Which the coolest thing about that is that you don't have any idea what Terminator 2 is about.
I feel like
I'm excited. I'm excited for you to watch it because it's going to defy your expectations, okay?
Okay.
It's a real good movie. It's they say it's one of the best action movies ever made. I can probably agree with that because it's real good. So she escapes to the mountains, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to go train as a survivalist to make sure she's ready for the oncoming war against the machines, yeah? Because she's pregnant, right? With John Connor. She's got to protect that baby.
The baby!
But the most important part is what was she driving at the end?
and then in the back, woof woof,
was a nice dog. And it's nice because maybe she was lonely and she wanted a dog. But why else would she have a dog? Because they can do what?
Protect.
Yeah, but what else can they detect?
Danger.
And specifically?
Terminators.
Right, that's what I was getting at. You don't remember that? Did you not think about that at the end of the movie?
No.
She had that German Shepherd there, and you're like, oh yeah, that's nice. She has a dog now. It's because the dogs can bark when the Terminators show up, right? All right. So tell me, what was your favorite part of the movie? First, did you like it? Was it any good? Or...
It was good. It was way good. I like when he busted in the door with his with the police station.
You like the police station sequence?
Mhm.
Yeah, that one. That's what they call an iconic sequence. You say Terminator police station, people know what you're talking about, right? Terminator police station scene. What sucks is that's like we spent time with some of those characters in there, and they all just get killed. Like the two main police officers.
Hold on, we forgot the most important part.
What's the most important part?
That they show in the future with these homeless people and they have these kids and then the Terminator just busts in the door.
Yeah, he had a flashback kind of dream. I don't know if that was him telling Sarah about it. She fell asleep dreaming about it. But that's when the dogs were like, roar, 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 and everybody's like, what the heck? And he pushes those two people down, and just some Terminator starts just wrecking the whole.
I feel like that was a cyber minigun.
Oh yeah, it certainly was. Yeah, because it wasn't just shooting regular bullets. It was like it's shooting people up. What about that one part where they're showing in the future, and their tank was going, and then Kyle throws his grenade, and the other girl stands up, throws her grenade, and the thing goes and just blows her up. Remember that? Just blows her into smithereens.
I feel like that.
So, police scene, the police station scene where he comes in was your favorite?
Yeah.
You just like that part where he's like, I'm a friend of Sarah Connor. I was told she was here. Can I see her, please? And I told you that's where the famous line, I'll be back, came from. I'll be back. So it's pretty cool. So did you have any other parts that you liked?
I like mostly the action.
Just the action?
And I also like bloody parts.
Your bloody parts? What was the bloodiest part in it?
That.
That's not what. So let's think about the bloody parts. One of the bloody parts is where he punched into that punk at the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. Drops and his whole hand's just covered in blood. You're like, wow, he just punched into that guy. That's pretty harsh. Other bloody parts, there wasn't a whole lot other than some people getting shot, but it was mostly the Terminator working on himself, right? Like the eyeball and the hand.
I mean.
And then when he gets out from underneath the 18-wheeler, he's just all wrecked, right?
Get out.
Did you like the special effects? Were they pretty cool?
Yeah. I like the half Terminator face.
Get out. It looked. Well, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Anyway.
It looked what?
It looks good. It looked good. I liked it.
Well, bye everybody. Bye.
Okay.
I'm gonna shrink into a little turtle.
Oh no, he's turning into a Terminator. We'll be back for part 2, Terminator 2, for another discussion on that. And I think it's gonna blow your little mind. You're gonna be like, I can't believe it. It was so good, and you probably pee yourself and have to clean the seat.
And then I'm gonna have to cut open myself, and you're gonna see my true insides.
Oh no, are there gonna be metal Terminators? I hope not. That would be crazy. All right, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.